Hey, what is going on, guys? Cryptic360 here, and welcome back to Favorite 5 Friday, where every week, if you're new, I go through my binder and pick out 5 cards that I really like, and sometimes I add some stuff at the end. So, these are 5 cards that I picked out, and yeah, let's just, let me explain that first. Yeah, so after we get done showing off these 5 cards, I have a bunch of collection updates. In the comments down below, let me know if you like me doing these collection updates. And also, as you can tell, I got more lighting, and better lighting, actually. I got these 2 ring lights, standing ring lights from Goodwill last night. I was just kind of there to see what I could find, and I got these 2 for $7 each. And honestly, some people may say that's kind of expensive, but they're in good condition, and they function perfectly fine so far. And, even the cheapest ones on Amazon are like $15, so I basically got like 2 for 1. Yeah. So yeah, instead of just yapping, well, there's going to be a lot of yapping, but I'm going to just pick one here. So the first card on Favorite 5 Friday is Ditto, Bulbasaur Ditto, Reverse Holographic from EX Delta Species. This card's really goofy, and it's a great Yukimori artwork. And yeah, that's why I picked this one. It's really goofy. Next up, let's see here. Let's do this one. We have another EX Delta Species Reverse Holo. We have Shelgon Delta Species. I picked this one up because it has a great artwork on it. And it's just an overall really cool card. And I really like these Reverse Holos from the EX era. They're really cool. Yeah. 3 left. If I can pick this one up. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Let's do this one in the middle. The one in the middle is Walrein Holographic from, I think, EX Hidden Legends. This is a great Nishida artwork. Hold on. All right, I'm back after my dogs were barking. Males here. Anyway, Walrein for holographic from EX, I think, Hidden Legends. Holographic, like I said, great Nishida artwork, and it's just very cool card. That's why I picked that one. All right, last 2. I think I'm gonna do this one first. It is Carnivine Reverse Holo Rare from Heart Gold Soul Silver Triumphant, I think. This art's just really cool. Carnivine's a really nostalgic Pokemon to me. I don't know why. I think it's because Carnivine was one of my first Pokemon cards that I ever had. I think I can go pull that up for you right now. Let me go see if I can find that. Alright, I just found it. I don't know if this is the exact one I had as a kid. I think the one I had as a kid was probably in worse condition, but I think this is the one it was the same art and card and everything, but I don't know. Condition was probably the only difference. But yeah, this is one of the first cards I had as a kid, was this Carnivine right here. So, yeah, pretty cool. Little lore for you. But yeah, like I was saying, Carnivine Reverse Holo Rare from, I think, Heart Gold Soul Silver Triumphant. Great artwork. Super interesting artwork. Yeah. Alright, so last card is a holographic Scizor from Neo Discovery. Now, this one is not in great condition, but I got it from my local card shop, and I don't know, I thought it was really cool. It was a decent price, so yeah. This is a really cool card. It's a great artwork. I don't know who did the artwork on this one. I'm not familiar with that artist, but this is a great artwork, very cool card. These Gen 2 steel type cards are interesting because they have a bit of a shimmer to them, like I think I've said in the past. So this is also probably in a pickup video, so yeah. But yeah, that's it for the Favorite 5 Friday portion of this video. Now I'm going to show you my collection updates that I've got. So before we do that, comment down below what was your favorite card of today's Favorite 5 Friday. And yeah. Anyway, let's get on to the pickups. Or just collection updates in general. First, I think I'm going to start off with a CD that I got. Just because. I got Book Burner by Pig Destroyer. I've had this on my list for a very long time when it comes to CDs. And yeah, this is a brand new copy actually that I got. Very cool. Next, I think, yeah, I'll show the cards off first, since this is like a Pokemon card video. I got 2 cards in from eBay, and then I have 3 from local card stores. So we'll just go through those really quick. First up, this is from eBay. This is a Japanese Hariyama EX. I paid like $12 or $13 for this. It's in pretty good. It looks okay. It looks good. I thought it looked good enough for the price, and yeah. So, you know, it's an old EX, and $12, $13 for an old EX like this is a pretty good deal in my book. So, yeah, it's got cool blue in the background too. So it was pretty sweet. Next, we have a Japanese first edition, which doesn't really mean a whole lot, but I mean, it's cool that it's first edition, I guess. This is a Ursaring Prime Japanese first edition, like I said. And I don't know if it'll show up on footage, but right on his claw, there is a swirl. You can just barely see it. It shows up better in person, but right there where that lens flare is, there is a swirl. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. But yeah, which is super cool. I did not know that when I bought this, so when it came, it was super cool. I was super excited about that. And yeah, that's it for the eBay pickups right now. The rest is just card store pickups. So this I got for like $1. It was really cool. It had really cool artwork, and I love just Gen 3 in general. But this was a card that was in very nice condition. So I picked it up. It was really cool. It has a great artwork done by the infamous Arita. And yeah, just a great card. Anyway, next up we have Magnezone EX Full Art. Paid like $6 for it. It's not in super good condition. It is moderately played, but it's not that bad. And it was also $6, and so I thought, you know, it's a Full Art EX. Well, whatever. $6 isn't bad. And yeah, super cool and got great colors. And we have Mewtwo EX Full Art. This one's also moderately played. To me, it was more like lightly played, but it was fine. Whatever. So I don't I think I paid like $27 for this. I think this was $27. So not terrible. Still pretty good deal. Super cool. And yeah, great artwork. I love the colors on it. Very similar to that Magnezone I just showed you with all the blue. Yeah, pretty cool. So Mewtwo EX Full Art. Very cool card to have in the collection. Alright, next I got a bunch of video games to show you. 2 of them are from eBay, and the rest are from GameStop and Pan America. So, yeah. Actually, these top 2 are from GameStop. So we'll go with these. First, we have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. These are cool games to have. And, yeah. I know it's greatest hits, but I don't really care. It was super nice to have this. So, yeah. For the PlayStation 1, I might add. Next, we have Ratchet & Clank All for One for the PS3, obviously. I'm trying to get a lot of these games just because I like having, you know, since I am an Xbox guy, I like to use having most of my games on, you know, like Xbox. That's what I grew up. But I do like having the, like the exclusives and whatever on PlayStation. So, like this, you know, example, Ratchet & Clank or like Jak and Daxter and all that kind of stuff. I know there's some Crash games that are on Xbox. I don't know how valuable those are, so I don't know. But if I do ever find them in the wild, I'll probably take those and get rid of like the PlayStation version that I have. So, yeah. But this is super cool to have. And yeah. Alright, the next 2 games are from eBay. So this game right here, Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe for the Xbox 360. I've had this on my list for a very long time, and I finally picked it up. So it was a nice copy, nice complete copy. Just like the other 2 games, I failed to mention that all the games here are all nice complete copies. That's how I do. And yeah. Speaking of complete copies, I did buy some manuals. While I'm doing this video, I'll think about if I should show those off or not. I'm still waiting on a few, but I can show those off maybe if you're interested or not. But yeah, anyway, let's get into these other games. Next we have. Move the camera. Anyway, I have Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening Special Edition, the Greatest Hits version. Now, unfortunately, it's not that big of a deal. This is like a really crappy replacement case, which is nice, I guess, but it's just kind of crappy. It just feels like a cheap DVD case, so that's kind of annoying, but it's okay. Looks clean, I guess, but I'll probably case swap this at some point. So, yeah. Yeah, this is a cool game to have. Actually, I think I have a game I could probably case swap this with. So, yeah. Devil May Cry 3. And you might be asking, why didn't you get Devil May Cry 2? Because I've heard Devil May Cry 2 is like the worst one. So, yeah. I don't know. At some point. But I'm not going to actively go looking out for it. Alright, these next two games are from Bon America. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. This game's pretty cool too. I'm not great at them, but yeah, pretty cool. Me personally, being the age I am, I prefer Skate, but it's always awesome to have these Tony Hawk games too, because they're pretty fun. Yeah. I will probably be looking out for more Tony Hawk games, like like American Wasteland, Underground, and those other ones. All right, last game is Ratchet Deadlocked. Now, I've never heard of this game. It is PS2, Greatest Hits, complete copy, like all the other games that I've shown off. Yeah, I saw this and I didn't know anything about it. It looks cool, it looks fun. If you played this at all, ever, let me know in the comments down below if this is like a really cool game. So, I don't know. And just to give you guys a little bit of a treat, I'm going to show you the manuals I got, and we'll end the video here. Alright, I'm back. I grabbed the 3 manuals that I got recently, and I'll just show them off. So first, I got Simpsons Road Rage manual for the PS2. My copy was incomplete, so I got a manual for it, and yeah, pretty cool. Now mine's complete in box. Next, I got Thievius Raccoonus for the PS2. My copy was, again, incomplete, so I got a manual for it. And then lastly, GoldenEye 007 Reloaded. My copy, again, was incomplete. And this one's a little more special to me. I'm going to give you some more lore here. This game was like my childhood, so I played this a lot when I was young, alongside like Minecraft and like Terraria. So, yeah, played it with like my dad and stuff, which was pretty cool. And yeah, so got those manuals, and yeah, if you guys like that video, please like and comment down below, and if you're new, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.